Hello, chat. How we doing, everybody? How you guys doing? You guys good? I hope so. I hope so. Fuck off? Oh. Okay, goodbye, chat. Just kidding. Hey, everybody. Ah, voice! I know, it's scary. Terrifying. But, hey, welcome to the stream. Why, hello. Oh my god, would you look at that? It's Vi. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Laxi, would you like to do your introductions as always?
Hello. I'm Laxi, Galactic Dad's digital assistant. I hope you're doing well, chat.
Yeah, there's always a pause after the first and the second and third one, but it's fine. Hi, Laxi, can I marry you? Wouldn't it be funny if I had a yes or no, like, button? That'd be funny. Anyways, hey, welcome to the stream. Today, we are going to do something a little fun, a little unique, you could say. As you know, I've done a couple streams where we build like a roster together on stream, or like we do like a wish list or something. But today, we're gonna do Laxbian. I don't get Miss Laxative. Be nice. Anyways, today we're gonna do, we're gonna build an indie game, like fighting game roster, right? Which is funny because, like, technically this exists already. Like, there's already an indie fighting game. It's like a Smash Brothers type game that's being made called Fraymakers. But we're going to pretend like that doesn't exist, and we're going to make up our own. So, chat, be ready. I have a lot of, like, characters written down, but you can feel free to, like, throw ideas at me, and I will forget them. I mean, I will remember them, and I will add them. How does that sound? Isaac! Yes, we probably will put Isaac. Rivals of Ether has everything. It's true. Almost forgot about Fraymakers? Yeah, don't forget about Fraymakers. But anyways, shall I get everything ready? I just have to switch over, so hold on. Studio mode. Here's my... There it is. Where's the music? Big old music! It's a good song. But I don't want you. And then later, by the way, we're going to do some Super Mario Odyssey. I'm going to start that. I thought about waiting until, like, I wasn't doing a unique stream, but I went, fuck it. I could do what I want. Also, check out Crisscross Heart Connection. Anyways, shaboop. Here we go. It's just a basic thing. It's nothing, like, crazy that I've done here, but yes, it does. Rivals of Ether with the custom workshop can do anything. Anyways, do we want some music? How does this sound? That should be good. Edgelord Sonic wannabe. That's fair, actually. Undertale OST. Oh, wait. Dude, I would get Omega copywritten. I'm gonna put on a Smash Brothers playlist. I hope that's fine. Is that acceptable? But okay. Here we go. This is gonna take a little bit, but I have a list here. Where's my list? Here it is. Okay, so... I've also got... Okay, so first, let's see. Okay, so what we have is... I think we have 35 slots. That's what I did because the math worked out. I never, ever expect an indie fighting game to have 35 fucking characters. Like, I think it would have, like, 12. At best. 10. Like a small roster. But we're gonna give ourselves, like, a little wiggle room here, you know? There's a lot of characters. And we don't want to, like, limit ourselves too much, you know? Who the fuck is that, Vi? I don't even know. Anyways, what I do know is that let's start with the basics. Chat, when you think of indie game, what's the first game that comes to mind? I want to hear, like, what all of you have to say. From Dark Deception. Oh. Isaac. That makes sense, Tumari. That makes sense. Undertale. Yeah, I think Undertale's the one. I think we're going to start with Undertale. Now, chat, the question is, what Undertale character, right? What fucking Undertale character do we choose? Frisk? I'm not so sure. I think Hollow Knight's another good one. Yes, I think we have to have all three of those that you said. Sans for iconic, I think so too. Now, here's the thing. I'm not gonna do Frisk, but you know what I am gonna do? Well, first, let's do this. I'll come back to the Frisk thing. But I'm gonna do, let me get a PNG of this guy. I guess I'll just use the sprite. Something I've been here every stream, based. Wait, that's based. Chat, what sprite should I use? Should I use the, the battle sprite, or should I, you know what, I'll use the overworld one, because it's funny. Any of the knights from Shovel Knight? Well, we gotta do the Shovel Knight, obviously. Alright, chat. Here he is. Sorry it took so long. I had to get a bunch of things ready I forgot about. Sans. Yeah, Sans is like one that you kind of have to do, right? Like, you gotta have Sans, bro. Like, he's like, you know, the Undertale character. Do you plan moves? You can if you want, chat. I feel like Sans is pretty, like, Sans. Yeah, it's Sans. I think he's pretty self-explanatory. He's got, like, a lot of attacks that, you know, he could use. Celeste from Celeste? Yeah, Celeste. That's the main character's name, right? Oh, the mountain. Oh, the mountain. Anyways, hi Sig. Hi Deco. Hi Rose. Hi Tumari. Hi everybody. It wouldn't be based on his fight. Yeah, I think it would be like a mix. Emily from Stardew Valley, because it'd be funny. A Stardew Valley character would be really funny. But I have another character. Not from Undertale, but from a similar game. Because instead of Frisk, I'm stalling. Oh no, there's not really any good images, huh? There we go. I got a good image. Instead of, Frisk... Birdly! You're right. How'd you know? Yeah, here's Birdly. Anyways, here's CRISS. I think CRISS would work really well. Because... Also, hi zombie. Diagonal CRISS. Oh, that would have been funny. I think CRISS would work really well. Because, you could even include the fun gang. You get this music, by the way? This shit goes hard. Oh, I didn't have this turned on. There we go. I was like, why is it? There we go. Okay, there we go. We got CRISS. CRISS Adultudun. So, now here's the question. What do we... If we were to think of, like, what is, like, a character that is needed absolutely in this game... What's an iconic indie character that we absolutely need? I see Tumari saying Isaac. Add Celeste or Perish. Like the fucking mountain? We could add Isaac now. Do we want Isaac? Do we think Isaac's like a Hornet? I think Hornet's also a good one. I'll go ahead and add Isaac. From Binding of. If I can find a good image. League of Legends? Yeah, that's an indie company, right? Meat Boy. Yeah, I was thinking of Meat Boy, too. Do we want Meat Boy? Dude, why is there no, like, good images of this guy? I'm trying to not use fan art. Yeah, Hornet. I think Hornet over the Knight. Do we agree with that? I'll just use this one. It's a JPEG, but I'll fucking use it, I guess. Disgusting. Gah! It's a disgusting JPEG! But here's little crybaby. Say hello. We need a Hades character? I absolutely agree. I really like, Malinoe, but I think we have to do Zag, right? We gotta do our boy Zag. Anyways, here's Isaac. What about Dumari's like, okay, I can sleep now. Yeah, honestly, I partially did that so you could go to sleep, Dumari. Good night, Dumari. Cuphead is also a must. I agree. I agree. Let's add Hornet. Shaw! What do you know? Bendy. How about that? How about you guys debate what character we should add next while I get a Hornet image? Hornet's so cool. Should I get actual? Yeah, I'll get it. I'll use this one. Ink Demon. What do we think of this? Because I guess I think before we do, like, Bendy, we should probably do fucking FNAF, right? Yeah, you could do that, Rose, sure. Shovel Knight, yeah. The Mimic, unironically. I think we'd probably add Springtrap before that. Even though I know Springtrap's added it. I will add Madeline, that is true. Or Madeline. How do you say her name? Is it Madeline? Is it just Madeline? The law. Yeah, we'll add more Binding of Isaac characters. Okay, we should be good. At the what? How am I supposed to know? Fair enough. Fair enough. The Mimic works for this? Okay, I think Springtrap could have a pretty cool moveset for like a fighting game. So, okay, did you guys decide what the next character we should add is? You've thrown a billion characters at me. I'll add that. I'll add the Celeste. I'll add the Celeste lady. Because honestly, what do we imagine a moveset for her would be like? Leo from A Way Out. What is that? Is Minecraft an indie? Not anymore, no. Maybe at one point in time. Well, this is iconic art. I could just use this one. Octodad. Okay, but wait. Wait a minute. That's not a bad idea at all. GD sounds like Octodad. How do I sound like Octodad? What does that mean? Galactic Dad is clearly a must-add here. True. Wait, we should add Galactic Dad to that. Wait, we should add... Keep? I don't know. Anyways, I like this art. This is good art. I think this is official, right? If it's, I see it used everywhere, so... God damn it, there's the crisscross art connection. Copy pasta. Very good. I think what pisses me off about this outline is that for some reason it doesn't like fully go over, so it's fine. I'll pretend like it was intentional. Okay. Why not Springtrap and the Mimic? Do we want 2 FNAF characters on our 35 character roster? Because I feel like there's a lot of indie characters that we're missing. Cover art? Okay, I thought so, Paul. Thank you. I have not played Freddy Fazbear's. Yeah, what if we just add Freddy Fazbear himself? His moveset is, Jump Scare. Punch. The Big Bite. And he goes, oh. Bro's name is in the title. Yeah, but I mean... Okay, so I see a lot of names being thrown out, and I have a list here. May I raise? I think we need to add a certain character before we do any of that. That was mentioned earlier. May I raise you probably the indie character who has shown up in the most other indie games? They put this bitch in everything? Can anybody guess based on just that description? Is there a good image of this guy? Are you kidding me? There we go. Link! Yeah, the indie character Link. Alright, let's see. Is this a... Yeah, Shovel Knight! I think we have to have Shovel Knight, right? This bitch is in everything. They add him to everything. Yeah, Rose was right. He's in goddamn Ukulele. Which is another character who I will ask, do we want Yuko and Laylee? This bitch is in Smash itself, that's true! You know who else is in Smash? Another indie character who I will add. Other than Sans. Because we should go ahead and get this one out of the way. I think everybody's already guessed it. Jimbo from Balatro. Wait. Wait a second. How would Jimbo fight? Is there any good images of this guy? FDR? Unironically, I was thinking of Jimbo too. I just don't. What would his moveset? I guess that'd be a really cool character. There's not any. There's like weird colors of this guy. Like I want like an image of him that. Oh, whatever. I'm just gonna use this one. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's not loading. That's why. Weird. Alright, that's fine. John Omori. Do we want Omori guy? I feel like Rose would be like, yes, yes, yes. Yeah, it's a really shit image. This is literally the best image I could fucking find. Are you kidding me? Yes! I just need a transparent PNG. That's all I need. So there's Cuphead. By the way, can we talk about this roster? Looks like how I've set up this roster looks like ass, but we don't need to worry about that. Okay. Okay. What? Oh, you know what? Here's another character we should add. It's a fighting game, right? Wait, I got it. Spider-Man from the little known game Rivals, Marvel Rivals. Yes. That's true. We gotta add Spider-Man. Can you guys guess which indie fighting game character I'm adding right now? Candyman. I honestly forgot that was a character. How about Orcane? From Rivals of Aether. This is probably like the poster child other than like what? Crag? I like Orcane though. I think Orcane would be unique. We do need a heavyweight though, which brings me to another indie fighter. What do you guys think about is that Jeff the Landshark? It's true. This is our Marvel Rivals representation. Guys, what do we think of Skullgirls? Do we want any Skullgirl reps in this? We only have 35 slots. What do we think? Ronald McDonald from Rivals of Aether. Yeah, the problem... Okay, so here's the thing about Skullgirls. I had two ideas, and I'm going to pitch you guys two ideas, okay? There's, like, the main kind of, like, basic bitch fighter of the game, you know? Philia, the one I used to play a lot. But there's another silly option that doesn't represent the girls part of it, but represents the game, and would give us a different kind of fighter. And I'm going to say, Big Band! What do we think of Big Band, motherfuckers? What do we think of Big Band? Do we want Big Band, Philia? What do we want? Peacock. I see Peacock. Big Band and Peacock. Mario from Super Mario. Big Band is based? Yeah, I like Big Band. He's a big guy. And also, he'd be a big character. He's also just really funny. Let me get a good image of him. You can't add a Skullgirls rep and not add a girl, though. But imagine how funny it would be if we just didn't. If we just had Big Band. How about if we have slots later, we come back and add another character to any of these series who we feel like needs like more representation? Oh, here's Big Band. Can we have fucking new... Do we... Hold on. Hold on, Tank Man? Do we add Tank Man? You're kind of spitting. Lambert. Who the fuck is Lambert? Tank Man doesn't have a game. Pico, however. Well, Tank Man shows up in a bunch of shit, though. So, you can make some stuff. Okay. How about this? The Lamb from Cult of the Lamb is on my list. But I feel like, let's go back. Let's go, bring it back, bring it back. Woo, go back in time. Less recent. How about we go back to the past, and we look at an indie character that maybe some of you forgot about. How about Quote from Cave Story? What are our thoughts on this? Fire. Agreed. Yeah, okay. Well, let's add Quote from Cave Story, because that's a classic, right? That's like one of the classic indie games. Also, don't mind my loud typing. My fingers kept slipping. Does that make sense? Yeah, it makes sense. What's a good image of Quote? I hope this is official. How long ago do we consider classic? Because I think Quote's from like a while ago. Like a while ago. Is this official art, by the way? If it isn't, I'll remove it. Yume Nikki, I was gonna ask, do we want the... Oh, I don't remember her name. I don't remember the main character's name from Yume Nikki. Do we want that? Everybody's saying yes! Yes! Guys, is Toho indie? Do we add a Tuhu to this? Everybody's saying yes, it's literally just me. Are you not everybody, Vi? Her name is Madosuki. Madosuki? It's the fucking indiest? So is Toho like the indie? So we need a Toho? So we need like Reimu? Madotsuki? There we go. So should we add both of those? We should add, like, if we're on a classic roll, we should add both of those. Okay, let's get the... Thank you for typing that out in chat so I could spell it. I actually have all these characters you guys have mentioned so far written down, but... Oh. There we go. This is a fine image. That'll work. I have like 40 something characters written down just in case. But look, this is really cute. That's awesome. Look at that. Is that a good image? Again, for some of these I haven't played, for like most of these I haven't like played them, so I need a good image of Reimu. Let me... How do you say... Is that how you say her name? Also, I feel like this would be a really overpowered character. What about Charmy B? Wait. What about Charmy B? I don't know if... This is on like a wiki, so I'm gonna assume this image is like good to use. Chad, this might be the best roster ever. Like, I'm looking at this. This roster's kind of fucking awesome so far. Is this a good image of Reimu here? I don't know any other... this is like the character, right, from this series. Like, I'm sure there's better ones, but this is like the one that I hear everybody talk about. This is the one that everybody wants in, like, Smash Bros, so... Who is that? Oh, right, that's the... Right, that's the character, right. Okay, I think we're good on the classic ones for now. Unless we want... Do we want Super Meat... Do we think Super Meat Boy is, like, necessary? Do we want Meat... Meat boy. I'll let chat decide. I'll let chat decide. For now, I'm going to look at my list of characters. I got another character while you guys are thinking of that. Because I feel like we absolutely need this one. We need this character, who is a personal favorite of mine. A personal favorite of mine. Hat Kid. I love Hat Kid. Big fan of Hat Kid. Also Henry Stickmin. Already secured a slot. Absolutely gonna get Henry on here. I am a big fan of Henry Stickmin. Henry is necessary. I agree. Here's Hat Kid. Because I'm a big fan of A Hat in Time, so. And also I think A Hat in Time's a pretty iconic one, right? We're trying to get like some of the heavy hitters, right? So the Knights from Castle Crashers would be interesting. But let me go ahead and get this since we're talking about it. You know this character's iconic because I typed Henry and it automatically knew who I was talking about. Like I didn't even like... Your icon cropping style pisses me off. I know, right? I was looking at these, like, because some of these are like this, and some of these are like this, and some of these are like this. It's pissing me off. It needs to be the thinking PNG. You want that? We have all the indie games that, that Toby Fox... Project. Okay, we'll get the thinking PNG, just for chat. Just for you guys here. He's really pondering what's happening here. Where have you been? I've been searching all alone. Who is that? What's that from? Yeah, I'm actually gonna... okay, you guys discuss who the next character should be. I want you guys to come to a consensus. I'm gonna fix some of these. This image is pissing... I hate this image. I'm a shapeshifter. We gotta add Springtrap. I'd be willing to add Springtrap. This FNAF's pretty iconic. We gotta spring this trap. This pisses me off, actually. This Cuphead image is pissing me off. It's like getting on my nerves. I think I might kill someone. I might do it. GD contemplates murder. I'm gonna have to ignore it for now. I'm just gonna ignore it for now. Ugh, but I'll come back to it. I'll fix it later. We gotta move on. Ugh. Anyways. Springtrap. Spring this trap. We'll add Springtrap. We need some indie horror on here. This image was just called Spring. That's really funny. Slender Man. Hold on. Let's spring this trap, everybody. Okay. Can we add Bendy? Do we want Bendy? We can go on a little bit of a horror take. I sent you the Bendy render. Okay, hold on. Let me open up my Discord and get that. Let me get that real quick. One moment, please. Okay, I'll go ahead and, grab that. Yeah, we'll go ahead and add that. No, not there. Save it to here. Yes. Oh, that's not what this character's called. There we go. I don't think we're gonna add Slender Man, but that would be funny. I keep looking at Laxy boobs. Honestly, good for you. I'm very happy. Oh! Ink Demon. I've only ever like watched somebody like half watched a big half watched somebody play like Bindi, so I only really know who this guy is, but I don't know much. Why not Slenderman? He's the first big indie horror guy. Well, we're doing indie game. He does have a game. I don't know. It'd be really funny. I'm gonna take a drink. Huggy Wuggy. I don't know if we're adding Huggy Wuggy. Yeah, he does. Yeah, but does he originate from it? Yeah. It would be really funny. Okay, maybe one of these days we'll make like a I don't know. What are those fucking like we'll do I don't know. You got to have a modern indie or horror rep. That is true. And I guess that would be Huggy Wuggy. But chat, do we want Huggy Wuggy? Who's that by? Nico from One Shot. Let me look that up. You guys discuss if you want Huggy Wuggy or somebody similar. Oh, this character. Yeah. Yeah. We can add Nico. I think it's fine. I don't know. Is this all like fan art? I don't know what's official art. I'm gonna add this, and if it's not official art, just tell me, and then somebody can send me a better image. But yeah, we'll add this character. That'd be cool. Can we blacklist Yandere? Yeah, we can blacklist Yandere Sim. We don't want that one. So here's why did I put Nico? Okay, again, tell me if this image isn't good. Just give me a different one. I'm sorry. I don't know anything about this game, so that is official. Okay, good. This character's silly. But yeah, we can have Nico. It's pretty based. Hey, look at this roster so far, guys. This roster is kind of more. You know what? We'll add it. We'll add it. You sent me the image. Give me a second. There we go. Alright, and we have Slender Man. Chat, you guys discuss if Slender Man should be here. I'm gonna think of some other characters we need. This World of Light remix is fire. I believe it's in the base game. This is all, hold on, what song is this? If you want to know, it's just Final Destination from Smash Ultimate. Anyways, here's Omori. Invisigal. Oh, I see. From, Invisigal. That's from that newer game. That's an indie game, right? Yeah, I was gonna say, if we ever do, like, a horror fighting game, we could do that. Dispatch, yeah, that's what it's called. We do have a lot of, like, yeah, we could add somebody from Dispatch if we want. Do we want somebody from Dispatch? I'll let you guys decide. For now, I'm gonna look and see if we forgot anything from... Guys, I feel like... Hold on. I gotta add this guy. I gotta add this guy. Can you guys guess who I'm adding? Sexy Man. All right, that should narrow it down. You guys should be able to guess from there. Oh, might. On Zagreus. I've seen everybody call this guy sexy so much. I thought you guys would guess it instantly. Personally, I like Malinoe a little bit better, but I think Zag's iconic, and if I were to add Malinoe instead of Zag, I think people would actually kill me. I think actually murder would be done. Cauldron Man from Getting Over It. Oh my god. Oh no. I mean, that is an iconic game. But also, oh god. The Knights Battle... Oh, I forgot about Battle Block Theater. Yeah, we could do the Knights. From Castle Crashers. V1 Ultra Kill. Where is a good image of these guys? I wanted, like, all of them. I don't have an image of all of them. So if I just put one, can you guys understand that I meant, like, all of them? If I just put one of the Castle Crashers, can you guys understand that I mean, like, multiple of them? V1 Ultra Kill. He controls exactly how he does in Getting Over It. No, I don't want that. I personally, that would be really fun. Can we have that as an assist trophy? Some of these options would be good as, like, assist trophies. Okay, so here's our roster so far. Before we start naming a bunch of random characters, look at this and tell me, wait a minute, we're missing a character. Tracer Overwatch. Oh my god, you're so right. We gotta add Tracer. Guys, okay, guys, we add Henry Stickmin. Do we... I think we have to add an imposter from Among Us, right? Like, Among Us is really big. And an imposter would have a good moveset. I mean, I would incorporate a lot of things for imposter. Like, it wouldn't be like a specific... It would just be like a... Who Among Us is sus? For the render? Yeah, fair enough. We could do that. Yeah, we'll add an imposter. I think that's an iconic enough thing. That's not a good image at all. But I could just add... No, I need an actual render. Rose, can you send me an Among Us render? Thank you. Please and thanks. You should put CRISS from that one webcomic about hearts connecting or whatever. That's a good idea, Vi. Hey, Vi, have you read the comic? You should. Looks at you, puts hand on shoulder, smiles, and says, oh, I don't want to interrupt her. She's having a cute idol pose. I don't want to interrupt her. We can add this character too on that. Damn it, Rose, that's the image I was gonna use. I'll use it. I couldn't find a good one either, Rose. Oh, I didn't have to type the whole thing. I'm trying to... Oh, you're trying to finish... Oh, good luck. Okay, we'll add... Here we go. Here's a little Among Us bean. Where is Goo Ball? Is World of Goo... Can you make a moveset for that guy? Or would that be more of an assist trophy? He goos all over you. I don't know what that means, but alright. Doom Guy. He's not indie anymore. Rancher from Slime Rancher. These are some good options. We have V1 from Ultra Kill, because I felt like we needed somebody from a game like this. There are so many indie games that could be represented. I feel like we're missing some of the ones that, like, absolutely need to be here, though. For example, here I'm looking at... Let me refer to my list. Yeah, like Super Mario. Exactly. Here's one that we all forgot that absolutely probably should be here, right? Boyfriend. Yeah, I think we need boyfriend from Friday Night Funkin' because we're getting freaky on a Friday night. Oh no, there's no good images. Well, not a boyfriend. Where the fuck is Meat Boy? We talked about it earlier and chat was like, eh. What, huh? Are there no good PNGs? Let me try this. Oh my god. Yeah, there we go. Holy shit. Okay, I found one. Who the fuck was like, eh? No, nobody in chat's gonna admit to it. I was gonna add Meat Boy because it's like one of the iconic ones. Anyways, here's Ori. I feel like Ori's one that is pretty popular, right? Wow, you can barely. What about Monica? I thought about Monica, yeah. Monica from Doki Doki is pretty good. You can make an interesting moveset out of that too. Do we agree with Ori as a pick? We're running out of slots, so Isaac is better than Meat Boy. Yeah. Ori works, yes, yes. Okay, good, good, good. We're running out of slots here. I'm really looking at my list and seeing if there's any... Oh, I got one. I got one that I think needs to be on here. It's from a more recent indie game. We'll add Boyfriend too in a second. Do I have a good render though? I don't have a good render. Hold on. There we go. Here we go, here we go. Chat? What have you considered? We don't have our Wario in the game yet. Here's our Wario. We need Peppino, right? World of Goo is a good thing. I just don't know like how that would work. I think that'd be a good stage for a game like this. I stand by Meat Boy. I'll add Meat Boy. I have no problems with Meat Boy. But we got Peppino. Wait, that's true. Let me add Meat Boy. Iconic, very classic character. And I have to... And there's no trains. And... Is this an official? Yeah, it should be. You could pick the BF render, but if it's not good, I'm going to L plus ratio plus delete you, unfollow, ban you. Just kidding. Ah, big! Big motherfucker, hey! There we go. Now chat doesn't have to be upset anymore. Little Inferno is more assist trophy-ish because the light thing's on fire. That's fair. Fisty World of Oog! Is that the name? Risk of Rain 2. That's an official render. That's a pretty good render. We have that beep. What's that? Oh, is that thing? That'd be good. Yeah, we could have... is that a... Anyway, it's just Boyfriend from Friday Night Funkin' because we're getting freaky on a Friday night. Oh my god, is Edry's live right now? Hell yeah. Everybody go watch Edry instead. What are you doing here? Or open up both streams and then just randomly say like things from that I'm saying to the stream to in that chat. No, don't actually do that. If there's a world to go stage, it'd have to be mom's computer. Okay. Semi-bot from Repo and employee from Lethal Company. I think he'd be good assist trophies. We got boyfriend. I'm trying to see, is it... Chat, did we include the Terrarian? Like Terraria? Also the Lamb, yeah, from Cult of the Lamb. That's another good one. Monica, Otis... Commander Video. Better as an assist. I think Terrarian has a shit ton of moveset potential, but that's fair. Stanley. From the Stanley Parable. What do you... How do you... Mainly because he's 2D. Well, this would be a 2D game. You could make 3D models of a lot of these characters that are already 2D. It's fine. I get what you're saying, though. I can see what you're saying, Rose. Because, like, pixel art. Kind of look weird in 3D. Unnamed from Outer Wilds. Oh, that'd be a... Oh, Outer Wilds. Oh, man. I don't know how that character would play, but... Oh, that'd be awesome.
Check out Crisscross Heart Connection.
The narrator telling that'd be a good assist trophy. No, that'd be a pretty good. I don't know. There's also like Slay the Spire, you know, the Watcher. We could do the Penitent, I can't fucking say it, from Blasphemous, the main character Blasphemous. Disco Elysium. Who would you pick? What about Owlboy? You know, Otis from Owlboy. The Batter from Off. We have a lot of slots. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have like... Did I count that right? 1, 2... Yeah, 9 slots. Batter, of course. Do we want the Batter from Off? Oh my god, chat. What about Shantae? Oh, that's cute. I didn't know that, Becky. That's cute. Jacket. Okay, okay. Shantae. Do we agree with Shantae as a pick? Is that's like a classic indie game, right? She's been around for a while. She's still considered indie, I believe. I'll add her, and then I'll look at the character you just said. What's a good image? Also, peak song. The song is fucking peak. Probably Don. Oh, okay. I'll have to look at. Is that also from Hotline Miami? Who's Lamp? I like how you guys. Sometimes you guys say names, and I'm like, who? Who the fuck are these characters? Like, I might know them, I just may not recognize their names. Limbus Company. Oh. That's who that's from. No, well, yeah, there's just a shit ton. Oh, Cult of the Lamb. That's the... That's what you guys have been meaning? Was the character... That's the Lamb from Cult of the Lambert? That's what you've been saying? Yeah, we could do Lamb. Here's Shantae. I told you who Lambert was earlier. Oh, I must have missed the message. Or I just forgot because there's like a billion chat messages saying a bunch of names. We can add, the lamb. Is their name actually Lambert? I don't know. No, it doesn't look like it. Looks like their name is just this is a GIF. I don't want a GIF. It's the name of the fans. Okay, I add Markiplier in the corner. That'd be funny. I could do that. What a... Ooh. Nope, that's fan art. Them. Hashtag not very woke of you is crazy. I can't, okay, if I add this, what is this gonna do? I'm gonna add this. Like, if I just do this, what's gonna happen? Is this just a... This should be good, right? Oh, no, that's what I was afraid of. Why is it every single frame? Oh, no! I'll do that. Get that out of here. Get that out of here. I couldn't find a good image. So, so it added, like, every image. Okay, we'll come back. Hello, neighbor, I guess? No, we don't have to. The goose from Untitled Goose Game. That's an assist trophy, absolutely. Let me look up that character, some of the characters you guys have listed. Rose, can you give me a lamb image? Because I don't know what the official renders are. Sorry I keep asking you to do stuff. Who's this? What is Limbus Company? Ah, there we go. Thank you. It's very popular recently. MatPat is gonna love this platform fighter. I think MatPat should look at this. Ah! Big! Big lamb, look at you. Here's Lambert. Lambert Schmambert. We have a lot of Scrunglies on here, by the way. Can we talk about that? There's so many Scrunglies here. Like, a lot of this roster is Scrunglies. You can make Ness and ult for Sans. Oh, true. Yeah, we can. That'd be actually a really funny bit, actually. Like, unironically. We could put... Do we... Chat, can I get a vote for Limbus Company character? I've been sent a render by Vi. So we could put a vote. Robloxian. Oh no. Hank. Limbus. Okay, that's one Limbus. I'm gonna go ahead and say two because I know Vi. Anybody at Limbus? I vote Limbus for sake of diversity. Okay, we can do that. Limbus, that's all I needed, was like 3. Minecraft story mode. I don't consider Minecraft indie because Microsoft. Also, my brother coming in with Limbus. I don't even think my brother knows what the fuck that is. Just wanted to be nice. Based. Is this... How do you say their name? Do you say Don Quixote? 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 Goat? Also Telltale, yeah. Called out. Well, there we go. This is the render I was sent, so I hope this is good. I didn't make the roster 50 slots. This is 35 slots. We have a lot of indies that we have missed. Satan from Helltaker? I'm gonna look up... Oh yeah, that was the character I was gonna look up earlier. Let me look up... Oh, this guy! Oh! Yeah. Yeah, we can add that character. If you give me a good render. You've been zoomed, how could I tell? You're right, sorry, I should zoom out so people can see what's happening here. Satan is the Bayonetta of the game. What? Oh, I get it, because of the... That'd be really funny. Do we want a Helltaker character? Goat from Goat Sim? Oh, hell nah. That'd be funny, though, actually. That'd be a good assist trophy. Do we think Helltaker is like a character? Like, and also, what character do we do from Helltaker? Do we just do Satan? Like the guy you play as? Alta from Wonderstop. If anybody, like, sees, like, a suggestion, just, like, that you like, be like, yes, this, absolutely this. If I see, like, enough people, I'll add that. I will not rest! Satan isn't the guy you play as? Who do you play as? Who's the guy you play as? I've never played Helltaker. It's Helltaker. Oh, yeah, Helltaker. So, Satan instead of the Helltaker? Canonically a fighter. The Terrarian. See, that's what I was suggesting, brother, but everybody said no. Beals works better as a Helltaker rep. Uh-oh. We're having a debate right now. What if the Helltaker just, like, summons everybody else? You have been sent Satan. I bet I know who this is. I think I know who it is. Okay, yeah, I know who that is. Not transparent, but it's a... Oh. Okay, well, I know that's... Okay, I'll find an image that looks like that one. There we go, got it. I got a transparent version of the one you sent me, Rose. Okay, so here is this guy. Do we agree with this? Do we agree with this? I sent you why I jacket my goat. Why Beal the Terrarian. Yeah, see, I like Terraria, so like, do we want to include the Terrarian? The Terrarian? No, because not Alta. Terrarian assist. We could do that, yeah. That's oh. I think I'm gonna go with this. I do like that, but not as iconic, I think, as this. Satan. A very iconic character. Okay. Who we missing? Baldy. Oh, great! I can't wait to be in this platform fighter. I like my brother. I'm subscribed, the Terrarian. I think Baldy's a good assist. So for reference, here's our roster so far. I know you guys are stuck in ads, so I'll just like pause for a second while I take a drink and I look over my list and see if there's anybody that's big that we missed. Guys, what about the, for those who are subbed and get to hear and nobody else does, what about the, oh, where is it? Cadence from Crypt of the Necrodancer. Sheriff. Who's that? Yes, Cadence. I don't know who that is. Pretend like you do. We can add Cadence. Cadence is cool. Should I do her new look? She has a cool new look. Yeah, we do need a rhythm game rep. She's got a really cool new design too. I'm gonna do that one. From The Wolf Among Us. Oh. The Wolf, what? SCP. Here's Cadence. She's got a really cool design now. Hello? Why can't I move this? It does not want me to move this image. It's weird. Why? Let me try to add it again. Huh. It does not want me to move this image. Weird. Let me try to select it again. Yeah, there we go. That was weird. I don't know what that was about, but we got this. Who? Mindwave? Isn't that a game not even out yet? OP. My brother's just gonna say yes to everything. Hold on, let me look up that Wonderstop character. Because it's been mentioned by Becky. I'm surprised nobody else is. Is Telltale indie? No. Holy fucking ads. You guys should be out of ads. Let me look up this character. What do we think of Wonderstop? Wanderstop. Not Wonder. Wander. Oh, Laxy's asleep. I think we need more slots. Nope. This is all we're getting. This is all you're getting. She looks cool. Well, there you go. I don't have a good image of her, though. Is No Man's Sky indie? Well, for you, Becky, we'll add this character. This is like one of those like picks that we're doing. Which, yeah, sorry, this isn't the best. Weird. What is happening? It's like stopped letting me just. I think I know what the issue is. I'll fix it in a second. Commando from Risk of Rain 2. What is happening? See this? I think this is the problem. I think I need to do this. There we go. That should be good. Should be able to highlight this now and delete that. Yeah, weird. Anyways. VR from the jobs the job sim robots. That'd be funny. Does nobody own Telltale? Does Telltale exist anymore? I don't actually know. We got 2 more slots, chat. I'm looking at my list. Chat. Spelunky guy. I'm adding him. We need the Spelunky guy. I don't remember his name. It's still open? That's good. What Spelunky? I think we had the classic Spelunky guy, right? Do we like Spelunky guy? Or is that like L take? I'm also willing to swap out any of these characters for another character if chat votes on it. Because we only have 1 more slot. Also, banger music? Beheaded. Yeah, we don't have Beheaded. We also don't have the Drifter from Hyper Light Drifter. Oh, you said that. I just noticed. Give me a second. Okay. Oh my god, we should add the awesome fucking evil wizard from... We should. Repo. That was mentioned earlier. I think that might be What about the Lilac from Freedom Planet? I've got... Yeah, we got Beheaded, Drifter, Miriam from Bloodstained, Gunvolt, Candyman, Anton from Anton Blast. The Batter from Off. Peak character, yeah. Monica from Doki Doki. There's too many indie games? Yup. It's, by the way, chat, I just want you to know, I asked Rose before, like a week ago, like before I, like when I was setting this up, I was like, how many slots should we have? And Rose was like, I don't know, 30? I added 5 extras. We only get to add one more character. You can't add multiple. We also don't have a character from, like, we don't have Commander Video, Ukulele, the Watcher from, like, Slay the Spire. There's a lot of characters missing. I am going to say I will add one more character, and then chat, if you want me to replace a character, you guys can come up with a character and then say, get this character out of here. You know, I'm excited for Mina and the Hollower, by the way, Becky. You just made me think about that game. The Terrarian. See, I would do that, but chat did make a good point. Probably better as an assist. Even though I think the moveset potential would kind of go crazy. And would be our Minecraft Steve of this game. Just like horribly remove the crying baby. That's not happening. Replace Sans with Undyne. Also, yep, I knew chat was gonna get heated when you said that. Yeah, but Sans is iconic. That's the only reason. Like, if I were to pick a character to represent Undertale, I'd pick Sans. Isaac was a fucking Twitch emote. That is true. Was. Sadly, not anymore. I'm gonna look up... Rose, what's that game? It's just a baby and it's crying. Oh my god. Yeah, there. See? It's an emote on Twitch. Just like built in. Undyne. I do like Undyne. Night in the Woods. I'll look up that character. I don't think anybody else has said that character. I don't think anybody's really agreed on a character. Everybody's just saying characters they want. Because I think I know who this is. Yeah, it's this character. Yeah, we can add this character. And then I will not end immediately. Instead, I'll have chat look over this roster and say, we can actually replace this character with us. Kick out CRISS because they low-key hate being a video game character. We need another FNAF rep? Yeah, I could see that. FNAF World character? That's just a FNAF character, not gonna lie. A FNAF World character is just any FNAF character. Old Man Consequences. Let's fucking do it. A playable auto chipper. Wait. Becky, I think you're onto something. Yeah, but Orcane's iconic. Rivals of Ether is iconic. I think it'd be a sin to not have a Rivals character here. You could just put Anim Dude, that'd be really funny. Here we go. Why is Lamb looking down at... Wait, they're looking at each other! Oh my god, look! Look! They're looking at each other! I didn't mean for that. Okay. Also banger music. Replace someone with Batter. But who? But who? We don't have the Drifter. We don't have the Beheaded. We don't have a lot of characters. Maybe Amogus? I think Amogus is pretty iconic. I don't know. We could replace Amogus. Also, I like how Ori is like barely visible. Like, Ori's so goddamn bright. You can barely see Ori. So what do we think of this roster, chat? Would you play this fighting game? Replace the guy under Sans. You mean Orcane? Put in the flashlight from F4. True. Add chips from Crisscross Heart Connection. You know, Becky, I cannot wait till you actually like, till you get like further and you're gonna be like, wait, Chips actually is the best character. Oh my god. Vi says, wait! Okay, everybody, let's wait. Hold on. Happy Frog. Yeah, Mogul is from the Henry guys. We could replace Amogus. It's either we replace Henry Stickmin or Among Us, and I'm gonna be honest, I don't want to replace Henry. Satan, because she doesn't do shit. I don't know. I don't want to replace Amogus. I think Amogus might make a better assist. That's true. But Becky's pretty passionate about not replacing Amogus. But think about this, Becky. If we replace Amogus, we might be able to add another character. Such as, chat, who should we replace with Amogus if we do? Or Orcane, though I think that that's a fucking sin if we replace Orcane. Who will check the fucking lava pit? True. What other characters are you guys even wanting? Because, like, I don't know. I think this is not a bad roster at all. We should make an assist roster as well. I could do that. Replace Cuphead. With Mugman. The batter. I'm on team Dump Orcane. Oh my god. You guys are all sinners. Who are we replacing Orcane with? That's 3. Yeah. So who are we replacing Orcane with batter? Orcane is in 3 games already, and Shovel Knight's in 15. From Kingdom Crashers. Who is Industrialist? Super Mario. True. Okay, so what do we think of replacing for me, it's a literally hoop. Orcane is? You don't know what Rivals of Aether is? The reason I think it's a sin is because Rivals of Aether is like the indie like platform fighter. There's a reason it's in everything. It's like, I don't know. That's why I'm like hesitant, but I did get 3 votes. Is anybody else wanting the batter to replace Orcane? Wait, hold on. Homestuck. I don't know who that guy is. This is a sin. Maybe I'm the fraud here. I only know Ronald McDonald. Oh. I'm a big Rivals fan. I mean, if I were to pick the Rivals character I want, I'd probably put, probably Crag, because I think Crag's funny, but... Did you guys know that Shovel Knight and Ori are playable in Rivals of Aether, the first one? So I've had 1 vote for the batter, but Papa, hold on, we should add Papa. We should, actually. I don't think we've come to a conclusion of who we're replacing Orcane with. Is Amogus in Fraymakers? Can you play as the imposter in Fraymakers? Yeah, Papa's a really funny pick. John Egbert. Papa would be a really funny... I think Papa would be a good assist trophy, unironically. But I'm not adding Papa. Yeah, Flash games count. Those are indie. Fireboy and Water Girl also would be good. Also would be a good assist, I think, if you can have both of them. There'd be a lot of assist potential. Pico. We can have, yeah, Pico. I don't think anybody's coming to like a consistent conclusion here. So I think I might just say this is good, and then recommend you guys make your own rosters with 35 characters only. That's your only limit. Batter and maybe a Newgrounds rep. Yeah, we could do that. I think we should add the batter. Do we replace Amogus? Do we replace... Shit, man. There's not really much to... There's not really much to replace here. We kind of have all the heavy hitters. I just don't want to remove Arcane. I really don't. I don't want to remove a Rivals of Ether character. But, like, chat's saying I should, so I kind of have to. Kick a Mogul for the batter? I could do that. We need... I think the batter's a good pick. A good unique character, too. What's a good image? I don't know if I'm going to put Pico. If chat wants Pico, we could do that. And add Amogus to the side, we could do that. I think this is an official image. I don't know. I think Take Man would be a better... Can we kill off one slot and replace it with Germa? True! Alright, goodbye, Amogus. Hold on, I didn't actually get rid of it. Playable Germa. The best indie character. Fucking Germa. Hi, Object Finder. Chat's arguing about indie characters. I expected this to happen. We replaced Amogus with the batter. Sounds fun. It is fun. GD hates me specifically. It is true. I do hate whoever you are hearing this. I hate you specifically. And if you're also listening to this, I love you in particular. You can decide if that's you or if that's... Which one is you. You can just decide. It's a good assist, yeah. My only issue with Sans is he would not do this. Yeah, I know, but like... He's just iconic. That's really it. And also would have a good moveset potential. Are there 3 batter characters in this? Are there 3 baseball characters now? Why would John Omori come beat up? See, exactly, exactly. Not all the characters are going to make sense. oh my god, Vi. You weren't supposed to leak that. Don't forget what I told you. Yeah, that is true. Isabelle in Smash does also beat the shit out of people, so... I don't think a fighting game really gives a, like, really cares about, like, canonicity. What do we think of this? Do we absolutely want to replace Arcane? And if so, with who? It's gonna be a big fight. It's gonna be a real big fight. Satan with the Helltaker. Yeah... I'm kind of thinking the same. Because I don't know shit about Satan. Fuck Arcane. Be nice to Arcane! We need... Okay, if we don't add Arcane, I want a Rivals of Ether character. So we can do like Crag. Are you guys fine if I put Crag instead of Arcane? Would that make you happy? Crag's like a big beetle man. He's awesome. I kind of agree, Becky. I kind of wish I kind of wish they would use like the modern designs. I hope the next Smash game like uses all the modern renders and designs for characters who have it. Do Roblox games count as indie? That's weird. Rivals is already a fighting game. So is Skullgirls. We included Big Band. I don't think because it's a fighting game, it shouldn't be allowed in here. That's like saying Ryu shouldn't be in Smash Brothers because he's already in like a bunch of other games. You know? He's in a lot of games. Ryu's in a lot of games. Ryu's like the crossover king. I think we're good. I think I'm going to end it here. 3 platform fighters. Oh yeah, because like one of them's like indie, what the fuck is it called? That pogo one where you're like bouncing around, and then there's Fraymakers. Well, there's a reason he's there. He's iconic. You gotta have him. I think I'm gonna call it here, and I would like. Hold on. If you want, you can make your own and send it to the Discord. I would love to see what you guys come up with. You only get 35 character slots. I think that's way too many to begin with, and so that should give you plenty of wiggle room to figure shit out. I would be very curious to see what you guys come up with. Yeah, so 4 games technically, because Rivals and Rivals 2. But I think we'll call that there. You could do that, Vi. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Anyways, where is my music? Escaping from the city. Goodbye. That took us about an hour and a half. That makes sense. That makes sense. It was like about 20 minutes per character. That's probably right. Why should I be limited to 35 when I can Photoshop 3 more rows? You could do that. Anyways, chat, we're gonna take a little bit of a BRB. I'm gonna save this really quick. There we go. I have saved it. Send me the fucking layers. I don't know how to do that. I'll deal with that later. I'll also post that later. Oh my god, my desktop got fucked up while I wasn't looking. Oh my god, what happened to everything? Everything got reorganized. What is this? Oh my god, my fucking desktop got messed up. Anyways, I'll fix that in a little bit. Chat, I'm gonna switch everything over to, we're gonna play some Mario Odyssey. I don't know if anybody remembers that that's what else I was doing today. I feel like I feel like everybody's gonna be like, what? You were playing that today? Odyssey! Super Odyssey! I almost changed my going live message. I don't need to do that. I love Mario Odyssey. Yeah. I'm excited. I haven't played it in like since it came out, so that's gonna be fun. The builder roster streams are always funny because it just usually devolves into arguing. Would you be down for 3D World sometime? Hell yeah! I think I own the game. I do own the game. I do own the game on Switch, so just let me know. If you get a couple other people, I'd be down. And I will swear like a mofo. I'm gonna play as Peach, and then I'm gonna be like, fuck. No, it would be fun though. So just let me know. Escape from the city. I had that in my head. Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. You could game share. You could game share. I have my own though, so it's all good. I only have the Wii U version. Damn. Okay, there we go. I finally updated everything. All right, chat. I am going to take a BRB. I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't cry while I'm gone and die. But that's okay, because I will be right back. I'll see you in a few minutes. I'll make sure I get everything set up by then. BRB.